Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye on the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. We exited the train station and arrived at a familiar sight. Year after year, this place always changed, but somehow kept selling the exact same things. The character designs might change and the story details might be different, but the underlying best-selling formula will never change. 2D girlfriend, 2D girlfriend, 2D girlfriend. This season it might be ship girls, next season it might be monster girls, then cat girls. Whatever the adjective, the key operating noun will always be girlfriend. We in the idol industry of course sold 3D girls, which added various complications. So we had to 2Dify real girls. Real 3D girls have various problems relating to their marketability. So the job of producers was to cut those problems out and present 2Dified images of 3D girls on television, computer screens, and printed media. But enough of that. I was here today as a consumer, not a producer. First, we must hit the second-hand figurine stores. Mika sped ahead, now no longer even bothering to keep up with her act. We arrived at a shop filled with glass display cases displaying a veritable mountain of anime figurines. These stores were a balancing game between price and quality. Thousands of figurines in almost every conceivable condition were sold at almost every inconceivable price. Sometimes you would luck out and find just the right item you needed to complete your home collection for a bargain bin price, while other times you would buy what you think was a great deal, only to discover that the store next door was selling the same figurine for half what you paid. Well, isn't that why you go into those stores and find out what the prices are before you buy them? If they're right next door, then there's no time wasted. Mika stared at a veritably impressive figurine of a heavily armed gothic Lolita mounting an enormous sword into the air. She stared at it like a hungry wolf that had just spotted a fat, juicy rabbit. This figurine was from the popular anime series Black Opera, a gothic action drama where idols fought each other not only with song and dance but massively oversized weapons as well. So this was the source of Mika's delusions. Unfortunately, Mika's dreamy smile vanished when she saw the 40,000 yen price tag. And maybe another store will have it for cheaper. One day when I'm a famous idol, I'll be able to afford figurines like this. I couldn't help but laugh at Mika's lamentation. Do you want to become an idol to be able to buy anime figurines? Black Knight, when you look at this figurine, doesn't it make you want to become part of that character's world? Shed our mediocre existences and become a gothic Lolita idol with a claymore? That's why I wanted to become an idol. I could totally understand what Mika was saying. This town was what made me become a producer too. I remember when I was younger, sneaking out here as if I was committing a crime. Back then you had to hide your interest in this stuff more, but I might have just made it more fun. Somehow, my life before finding out about this world was gray. I guess this is what gives my life color. After looking around the store more, we headed to our next destination. Where's that? We arrived at an arcade. Ooh! Rows upon rows of UFO catchers lined the floor of the arcade. What's that person doing? I swear these UFO catchers were scams, all of them. I once spent 3,000 yen here and never even got a single catch. Well, you must be a pretty baddie at this. Of course, just when you think that, you see a guy walk out lugging a bag of prizes like Santa Claus hauling off a sack of gifts on Christmas Eve. Those guys definitely had to have been planted by the arcade owners to give the illusion that there was actually a chance of grabbing something good. But what is this? Mika homed into a machine offering a slightly cheap-looking Black Opera figurine inside a box. Obviously, less care had been given into detailing the character's facial features and hair, and it lacked any kind of heavy weaponry. Still, a figurine was a figurine. Box hung off the ledge which led to the prize gate by a few centimeters. From the looks of it, just a tiny nudge seemed enough to finally knock it over through the hole. Yeah right, I've fallen for that trick enough times to know that in reality I had a better shot at becoming the frontman of a trendy male idol unit at my age than winning one of these. Really? Cannot resist. Mika reached into her coin purse and put 300 yen coins into the machine. I'd just try pushing the box off with the UFO's body instead of trying to grab it with the claws. Mika pressed the buttons to manipulate the UFO, her brows furrowed with concentration. She held on to the back button for too long, moving the UFO too far back. Dropped down, one of the claws grazing the far side of the box, but otherwise having no effect. I can yet recoup my losses. Mika put another 300 yen into the machine. Ah yes, this was how this arcade remained in business throughout the years. The Great Recession, increasing consumption, taxes, and inflation all be damned, people just had to get their anime figurines. You could say this entire town was built upon that principle. Mika gritted her teeth as she maneuvered the UFO slightly to the right of the box so that it would tip the box into the hole when it dropped down. Unfortunately, the UFO moved back up as soon as it hit the edge of the box, its claws sliding off the sides. For a moment, the box wobbled about a millimeter before returning to its position. Mika hissed in frustration and put in another set of coins. Mika, stop it, before you widowed away your entire life savings into this futile venture. Somehow the image of an unemployed middle-aged man mindlessly playing inside a pachinko parlor came to my mind. Why would that be? I hinted that we should leave by looking out of the arcade. Then I heard a thunk behind me. Wow, you gave it too quickly, huh, producer man? Mika reached into the prize receptacle and proudly held onto her new figurine. Wait, how did you? Thanks to me looking away at the wrong time, I missed a crucial moment when the laws of the universe were bent and an Akiba UFO machine yielded a prize. Shit, I missed my chance to learn the trick behind these machines. If only I had paid attention. An arcade employee arrives to replace the figurine box inside the machine. Her prize firmly in hand, Mika marched out of the arcade with a satisfied look on her face. Yeah, those always get you. Why? Because when I was in Taiwan, there's an arcade where these were there. Except it was just, tiny claw games. But they always had one item in the middle for you to grab. Anything else on the sides are forbidden. It's kind of like that. Like, I don't know why, but they were. So you had to get the one in the middle. If you tried to get the other one to scoop into the little hole, they would be angry because they stared at you. They're really at the machine, just looking at you, making sure that you pick the freaking one in the middle. It was kind of annoying, very annoying. But yeah, that's the Asian law games apparently. After browsing some more stores, we walked back to the station. Mika held her new figurine in front of her with a proud look on her face. Today's loot proved bountiful. Perhaps you are a lucky charm, Black Knight. I would do well to keep you near. I'm a producer, not a charm you buy at a shrine. Hehehe. Just then Mika's stomach growled loudly. The rush of victory has drained my mana. Come to think of it, we haven't had dinner yet, have we? I guess you forget trivial things like that when you were having fun with a fellow denizen of Akiba, and a girl to boot. Should we go grab something? Indeed, lead the way, Black Knight. Ooh, having a date, guys. A dinner date. Two of us went into a nearby cafe. The smell of bread made my taste buds salivate. Mika got a tray and placed her sausage bread on top. After checking out our food, we took our seats at a table. See that the Lord of the Night's judgment was not misplaced. You're indeed worthy of this one's faith. It brings this one joy to see that another of the faith has come. While we number few against the followers of the light, once we muster our forces, our new era shall begin. Ahem. Actually, the real reason I took you out was to help you get along with the other girls. So the Black Knight had ulterior motives. Foibles he be upon this one. Hashimoto-san. There's a time for fun, but being an idol also means that you're an adult working in society. Working in society? Adult? Even if we're in the otaku industry, it's still an industry, meaning we're workers in a company. We're not the consumers, we're the creators. It's a totally different thing. I understand. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do just to make a living. Well, actually, most of the time we have to do things we don't want to do to make a living. Being a popular idol takes more than just liking anime. You never see it on television, but an idol's success is built upon a pillar of blood. I sighed. I probably just sounded like I was pointing out the obvious. People just nodded their heads and say I figured as much whenever someone pointed out that being an idol was hard work. Unless they've experienced it firsthand, no one could ever imagine the pressures these girls faced. And Edo was a symbol of perfection, a standard no girl could meet no matter her effort. Well, I guess you experienced it firsthand soon enough. Anyways, remember that your teammates are working alongside with you, and I'm still here as your producer. Everyone here is a part of this industry. It's nice, working with people who all share a common dream, so there's no need to be a loner. If those are the Black Knight's words, then this one shall take heed. There wasn't much more I could say. Some things just couldn't be effectively communicated through words. Yeah. Sadly. But I felt that I had to protect Mika. She was just a foolhardy girl who had no idea what kind of industry she was stepping into. Or was that my own moe delusions getting the better of me? In the end, it was other clever guys like me who write up scenarios which delude losers into thinking they could protect some innocent girl. In the end, I guess this just meant I was a shit otaku too. Shook my head out of those thoughts. I was Mika's producer. I was definitely going to make her into Japan's next top idol. I, of all people, could not begin to doubt myself. With my confidence gathered, I finished the rest of my bread. We left the cafe after finishing our small dinner. Mika ran ahead and turned around. Today was fun. Let's do this again sometime, Black Knight. Yeah. Was it just me, or did this little outing feel more like a date rather than a professional team-building exercise? I knew it! See, it's the date! But I not continue this train of thought. I was clearly letting my hormones get the better of me. I couldn't afford to slack off, not when I was the producer. With a grin, Mika waved as she went home. I see. And I'm going to end the episode here, everybody, for Shining Song Starnova. We went on a date with Mika, went to the arcade, and got some bread. So I guess it's an arcade bread date. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll find out what's going to happen in the practice in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!